felt like. What's it been like for you and all your gameplay team to like meet the community and interact with the community and then have them playing, you know, the product before launch? Is it a pretty cool feeling to build that relationship, you know, and you said this is the 3rd year in a row. How's it been over the years, and how's that affected the gameplay?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're bringing back, at least today, there's at least 4 or 5 returning people. So we've already have kind of relationship and a rapport, and, you know, the first time some of these guys came in, it wasn't like they're ready to just give us their raw feedback, you know. They're trying to be polite, they're trying not to, like, you know, get in our faces on stuff, but now they're ready.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Corey Joseph, and it's Wagner in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside Reddish. Pass to Towns. Back to Reddish. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Personal foul. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Johnson, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And Reddish gets it to go.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Pass to Reddish. Just over a minute and a half in. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Back to Towns. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. Defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
And he comes up with a bucket.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Ingram against Reddish. Back to Joseph. It's stolen by Johnson. Williamson outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's Joseph, defended by Harden. Outside Reddish. Here's Joseph. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Just 2 to shoot. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Basket's good. Johnson's got 8.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Joseph. Outside Reddish. Will it go? Rebounded by Johnson.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And that one's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Johnson's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Towns. And the officials call a traveling violation. The Pelicans have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Williamson outside. Inside. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
And Minnesota calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of the season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
It's stolen by Johnson. And then Harden with the jam.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Joseph, defended by Harden. Outside Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Joseph can't hit. The Pelicans have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Johnson against Reddish. Left side, Harden. Back to Johnson. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Here's Johnson. He's got 12. No good on the quick 3. To stop the drought. Reddish misses.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
It's Johnson with a drive. Outside Harden. Back to Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now here's Reddish doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game to end the run. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Outside Ingram. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Joseph following the score by New Orleans. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. And the Pelicans making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Reddish. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Harden. Pass to Ingram. Williamson outside. Back to Ingram. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Edwards. Johnson with a bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's McDaniels. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Edwards, a pass to Anderson. McDaniels, that's good.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around. You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by New Orleans.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
To the inside. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Joseph. Outside Edwards. There's the three. Rebounded by Lopez. Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas. And it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
So it's Minnesota now. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up is New Orleans. Again in transit. Oh, wow! Oh,
what's up?
Big finish.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Anderson inside. He's against Williamson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Some changes for New Orleans. Jones, he's checked in for Williamson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for James Harden. Moore's checked in for the Timberwolves. Allen comes in for Joseph. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Lopez. To the middle. It's stolen. Now here's McDaniels to stop the run. Rebounded by Lopez. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Wagner's checked in for Towns.
To the lineup for the Timberwolves, Mo Wagner.
Minnesota shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Pass to Moore. Wagner on the wing. He can't get it to go. Now New Orleans takes it the other way. Outside Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got 24 points.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Lopez.
2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Johnson inside, pass to Jones. Left side, Johnson. Back to Jones. Here's Johnson. And it's in there. He's got 26.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
He's all alone. Oh, MP throws it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Allen, the pass to McDaniels. That's tipped. Pass to Moore to end the drought. That one no good. Now New Orleans takes it the other way. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Anderson. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Moore. It's stolen by Johnson. McCollum outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal
That
foul.
one on Anderson.
Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Johnson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Anderson. With 4 on the clock. No luck on that one. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Jonas Valanciunas out there with Larry Nance. And then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Johnson. And it's Murphy in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. James Harden comes in for McCollum. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Allen.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points and a season-high number of rebounds. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Joseph. Here's Reddish. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack. That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Joseph. Reddish with it. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Joseph for 3. Williams grabs the board. And here's Harden. Here's Murphy. Reddish covering. Back to Harden. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Reddish. Pass to Joseph. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Capable of scoring under duress. Pressure doesn't seem to bother Joseph. In fact, I think it sometimes makes him better.
To the paint. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Joseph can't hit.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Johnson inside. Reddish covering.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Reddish on the wing. Pass to Edwards. With a 9-footer. And the jumper is good. Edwards has got his second basket.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
There's the triple. Rebounded by New Orleans. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Oh, swiped away! And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
Now into the lineup for your Pelicans, Daniels.
The Pelicans have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for your Pelicans, Johnson. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Johnson drops them both. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Joseph, defended by Harden. Here's McDaniels. Williams grabs the board.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Here's Joseph.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Towns passes to Edwards. It's stolen by Johnson. And he lays it in. Johnson's got 46.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Now here's Reddish. 5 points in the game. Joseph. Good D by Williamson. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Minnesota with the ball after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. McDaniels against Williamson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Towns. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Good on the bucket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Joseph. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
New Orleans making some changes. Brooke Lopez comes in for Nance. And Brandon Ingram is subbed in for Zion Williamson. Now here's Johnson. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Pass to Lopez. Back to Johnson. And it's good. He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Reddish. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Reddish has got 7 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the inside. Pass to Daniels. Edwards against Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Edwards against Johnson, who poked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Reddish. Pass to Edwards. Here's Towns, covered by Lopez. Down low. The kick out to Edwards. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Johnson, and got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Reddish. Up top, Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Minnesota with it. Pass to Joseph. Reddish on the wing. 7 points in the game. Now here's Towns. Covered by Ingram. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 4. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. On offense, here are the Pelicans. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Can they get it? And it's Towns with the power finish.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Substitution
and
on
the
court.
Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Wagner's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Moore's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Allen in for Joseph. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Valanciunas against Wagner. Shoots. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has got 5 points in the quarter. Reddish has gone 3 of 7 shooting from the field. Inside. Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Moore. Now Allen, covered by Johnson. Outside Reddish. Wagner finds Reddish. Pass basket counts.
Cam
Reddish has got 11.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Outside Reddish. Here's more. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's the fast break.
2 minutes.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. And that's all it took.
McCollum outside. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Anderson. Rejected by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting.
And so it's New Orleans way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment.
27.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, the Timberwolves shooting poorly at only 28%. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Cam Reddish, Anthony Edwards out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Mo Wagner, and it's Towns in at the 4 spot. Here's Joseph. Pass to Wagner, 6 to shoot. And the shot goes in. Wagner's got his first points of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
First team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Johnson taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. Here's Joseph. Outside Edwards. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Edwards. Out to the wing. Here's Joseph. They get it again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal
It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
That one's no good.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Wagner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
Now here's Harden. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And down it goes, 2 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Joseph. Outside Edwards. Here's Joseph. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the rejection. And it's the Pelicans on the break. The shot by Johnson, no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Edwards, the pass to Reddish. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 8.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Outside Ingram. Williamson outside. Back to Harden. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Edwards. Here's Reddish. Buries it from 3. 16 points for him.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his team.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Wagner. Count the basket. Wagner's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Pass to Johnson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Joseph. Towns with the ball. Covered by Williamson from 12 feet. Towns can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Williamson finds Harden. Outside Ingram. Williamson up top. Johnson inside. Guarded by Edwards. And he makes it.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8 points now. Reddish with it. Over Ingram. Reddish misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Edwards. From deep. The Pelicans pull it in. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williamson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
You want to see what the difference is? Look at their points off turnovers. They've punished mistakes all game long.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Outside Edwards. Back to Joseph. Wagner against Nance. McDaniels inside. 2 on the clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Johnson inside, guarded by Edwards. Another one goes! Incredible! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Back to Joseph. Pass to Towns. Back to Joseph. Now here's Edwards. To halt the run. Count that bucket. Edwards has got 6 points in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Inside, here's Johnson. Another one falls. Amazing. And there it is, 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Joseph. Looking to end this cold spell. Shots blocked. Edwards against Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Love how decisive Williamson is. When he sees a lane to the basket, he seizes it.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Towns. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well,
substitution on the court.
Johnson against Edwards. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Draymond Green is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the one. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Clock at 6. Edwards, the pass to Wagner. Here's Reddish. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. New Orleans has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Johnson inside, guarded by Edwards, and a nice finish on the layup. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside Edwards, shoots over Johnson. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Johnson, and that one drops.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Joseph. Back to Reddish. They swipe it. Johnson passes to Valanciunas. The shot by Johnson, no good. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
BA, I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
Moore's checked in for the Timberwolves. And yes, another basket.
90 points, a legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. To the left wing. Johnson against Edwards. Pass to Rivers. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Green. New Orleans has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Here's Lewis. The offensive rebound. Another shot. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Timberwolves shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Rivers. Green covering. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Knight. Knight. And he stays with it.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Johnson. Again! What an avalanche!
He just knocked 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Here's Moore. Outside Edwards. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Timberwolves ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Five to shoot. Here's Moore. No good. A bit long that time.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Back to Rivers. The Timberwolves again can't hit. New Orleans has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Back to Johnson. MP is doubled. Can't connect from short range. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 32% during this fourth. Moore. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And it's New Orleans ball. They're on a 12-3 run. On the wing, MP. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Johnson. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Really left him alone that time.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Allen against Johnson. Pass to Moore. Takes a three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Green.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Here's Allen.
Pelicans foul. Johnson.
Anderson's checked in for Moore.
4th team foul.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Into the lineup for the
They're in front.
Timberwolves.
A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter.
The Pelicans call timeout.
T-shirt time! Let's go, I need to hear you make some noise!
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Pelicans on D. Tries to snap the cold streak.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Pelicans.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 19-5 run. With the second effort, uses the glass on the layup.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Back to Anderson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Johnson. And they double up MP. And he gets it to go.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Allen, covered by Johnson. Here's Anderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson. At the line for 2.
That free throw misses. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Pass to Lewis. Here's Johnson. And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.